Hello, this is Bonita Palmer with BGP Group ActionCOACH. Welcome to your local business owner spotlight. The purpose is to interview Cincinnati area business owners and promote them through my social channels. It's my way of giving them exposure and promoting them locally. This is a complimentary service that I do because I believe that business and life should be in perfect balance and growing and prosperous. And if we all help support local business, we improve our local economy. Now, today, I have the pleasure of talking with Sharon Chamberlin. Sharon is the owner of Catalyst for Fitness. So, Sharon, welcome. I appreciate you taking some time to be with us today.
Hi, Benita. I'm really excited to be here. Thank you for the opportunity. Love it, love it, love it.
Wonderful. Let's go ahead and get started then. Let's start out first by just having you tell me a little bit about yourself and a little bit about your business, your 60-second commercial, so to speak.
I've honed this down to less than 60 seconds. So there you go. My name is Sharon Chamberlin, like Benita said. I'm the owner, a sole proprietor of Catalyst for Fitness, where I'm a certified personal trainer and a nutrition coach. I've been helping women and men lead healthy lifestyles and become motivated, confident, and empowered.
Great. You do have that down to an art.
I do.
So how long have you been in business?
I opened my studio in 2012, so a little more than 9 years.
Wonderful. So tell us a little bit, you shared this a little bit, but maybe get a little more granular with this. Who is the market that you serve? Who's your ideal client?
Well, most recently, I've combined my 20 years of experience in the corporate and the business world with my success in the health and fitness industry into a consulting service. I work with small businesses or local offices of large companies to create a supportive and a healthy lifestyle for their employees to become personally happy, healthy, and engaged. It's through a corporate health program. Also, with my combined years of expertise, I've transitioned into a train the trainer role. I assist small gyms, and small gym is not a big box. So a small gym could have 2 or 3 locations. It's just not considered a big box or a chain gym. But I assist small gyms and independent trainers to provide a well-rounded solution for their clients with the addition of personalized meal planning, proper supplementation, and also the implementation of business practices to strengthen their business infrastructure, allowing them to grow and continue to meet their clients' demands.
Wow, so you have quite a wide spread when it comes to your target market, then, so to speak.
I do. I'm still keeping some clients on, like individual clients, in both personal training and small classes, but I'm also starting to do more of a consulting role and finding a harmony between the two.
Very good. Nice. Now, over the course of the last year, so much has changed in the face of most businesses with the pandemic and what have you. So, and I would imagine the fitness industry was pretty hard hit, especially to your point, some of those big box places, the big chains having to shut down and what have you. So what was the biggest impact of the pandemic on you and your business? And what were some of maybe 1 or 2 of the things that you had to change and do differently to get through that time?
You're right. The pandemic certainly affected each of us individually and also as business owners differently. It actually propelled me to take action on 3 improvements that I hadn't considered, that I had considered in the past, but I hadn't moved forward with yet. Prior to the pandemic, I offered in-person personal training and small group classes, and I also offered online fitness services and online nutrition. When the pandemic hit, within just a couple of weeks, I expanded to offer virtual training sessions as well. So we're using the Zoom platform to hold those. In fact, that has continued on. It's been wildly popular. I also introduced my own supplement line to offer my clients the best and most appropriate supplementation for them, unlike in my opinion, anything on the market. I researched 24 companies and multiple interviews. After doing all of that, I selected a boutique manufacturer with more than 35 years of experience. Our premium supplements focus on absorbability, quality, and effectiveness. And then another change that I made that I've been considering was I now offer a monthly recipe subscription with downloadable recipes, and I provide access to more than a dozen free resources like alcohol and calories, chocolate 101, all the important stuff.
Well, that's great that you, I mean, it's actually very exciting that you have your own line of supplements and what have you. That is pretty exciting.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I will hopefully have another announcement in about 2 weeks. So stay tuned. I'm excited.
Great. Well, we may need to get together in a few weeks and do another one of these so you can share that information with us as well.
Yes, I'm trying to bite my tongue and not talk about it. So yes.
Okay, I won't tempt you any further. So Sharon, it's been said that smart people learn from their own mistakes and wise people learn from the mistakes of others. So can you share with our audience what mistakes that you may have made in your entrepreneurial journey that you'd be willing to share with the next generation of entrepreneurs and business owners?
Yes. I think what's important as an entrepreneur and what I would hope people would learn from me, regardless of the industry that you're in, is that there is no right way to start here and then move to where you want to be as an entrepreneur, whatever your dream is. Mm-hmm. There's no given path. Mine was certainly not traditional, and I would never tell someone to follow my path because it was mine. But I also wouldn't say, well, go out and find the best 5 books and put them together and create yours. Once you establish, and this is, I think, a hard part, once you establish what your goal is and why it's meaningful to you, then the path that you go on is the right path. But until you do that and you're doing it for the right reasons, you're really wasting your time and your effort, and you're going to cry and be really upset. So that's what I would hope people learn. You have to trust in you and your product or your service.
That's actually great advice for young entrepreneurs and young business owners and existing business owners. There may be some out there who still are not sure of what their path is. So that's great advice. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put all your contact information in the post when this interview goes live. But can you go ahead and tell everyone how can they get in contact with you? How can they find you? And do you have any special offers or any events or anything that's happening that you'd like to share with the audience?
Yes. The best way to get a hold of me is probably via email. It's Sharon@catalyst4fitness.com. The 4 is a numeral. You can also call me, and Benita will put that in my contact information. I am out on Facebook. I have a personal Facebook page and a business page. If you look for Catalyst for Fitness, you'll find me there. And the same goes for LinkedIn. I have a business page, Catalyst for Fitness, and also a personal page. So you can always reach out on any of those. I have a website, catalystforfitness.com. I know you're seeing a pattern here, catalystforfitness.com. There is a contact page on there as well. I certainly want to be accessible. Part of what I teach, whether it's with my personal training clients or with now my coaching clients, like Train the Trainer and Corporate Health, is accessibility. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm going to answer right away because I don't want to enable anyone, but I do answer very quickly. I mean, that's part of coaching, like coaches do with their clients. That's what I do with everyone. For specials, I will say with my new consulting services, I am offering some reduced fees because some of this still, even though I believe in what I am saying, I know it works. I did it in the business world for 20 years. I've been doing it in my world for over 9 now. I know it works, but I'm still I don't want to say testing it, but still working with others to kind of hone it, if you want to use like a Stephen Covey word. So I'm still honing it a bit. So with those two services, I am offering some discounts. So if someone wants to contact me, we'll talk through to see if we're a good fit, because that's important. You need to trust the process. Mm-hmm. And I can talk to you about the discounts. Absolutely.
Very good. And before we close then, can you share with us what inspires you most?
Each person is different, and I am very internally motivated. If I want to do something, I'm going to do everything I can to achieve it. So my inspiration really is, I can answer this from motivation. I may get motivation from different people. Mm-hmm. But it depends on the person and the situation and all sorts of things like that. There isn't one person that I lean to for inspiration, but I certainly throughout my life, I have found quotes to help push me through that period of my life. Like nothing like from my childhood mm-hmm. has brought me now and that I still grab a hold of, like in the form of a quote. Mm-hmm. But there are different quotes that I do believe. One of them is, and Jim Rohn said this, I think, and if I'm wrong, I'm sure someone will call me out, but I think it was Jim Rohn. He said, motivation gets you going, habit keeps you, motivation gets you started, habit keeps you going. And I like that. I apply it to me personally. I apply it in my coaching, whoever I'm coaching. I really believe that's true. So I don't know that it's an inspiration, but it's a motivation. And I think for every person, you need to find what works for you at that moment. Yep. Use it, exploit it until you're ready to move on to that next one, and then find that and use it.
That's great advice, because we change. We change as we grow. So that's great advice. Well, Sharon, again, this is Sharon from Catalyst for Fitness. Sharon, I'd like to thank you for joining us today and for sharing your business with us. I do wish you the very best moving forward with your business. This does conclude our program for today. I want to thank you all for joining. I'm Bonita Palmer with BGP Group ActionCOACH, and this has been your Business Owner Spotlight. May your life and business continue to be balanced, growing, and prosperous. Have a wonderful day, everyone.